Only kids in the 70s remember the Brady Bunch.
Of course.
The rest of you just remember it on TV Land, which doesn't count. Okay. Let's welcome back Tara McConnell, who is here. I'm so sorry.
That's okay.
Tara Tesher.
It's all good.
She's newly married. I'm still transitioning to the new last name. And I adore your husband. You guys are awesome. This is Tara Tesher. My apologies. And this is Temp-tations 3-quart Harvest or Pumpkin Patch. Now, Miss Tara.
Yes.
Last fall, you brought this in only Harvest.
Yes.
And it sold out actually it was August of last year and sold out completely.
Yes.
We brought it back in Harvest. We're introducing the brand new Pumpkin Patch, which has been wildly popular in your line. And now you've got a chance to enjoy this customer top-rated, I'm going to call it an ensemble.
It is, for
because it is truly an entertaining, serving ensemble, perfect for the autumn season of the year, and it's K44374. I will say off the top, we are still very busy with today's special value, and now very busy with this item because 700 of these are gone in our show already.
Okay.
Please use QVC.com, automated ordering, and QVC mobile apps as we continue to be incredibly busy now for this customer top-rated Temp-tations ensemble.
And I love what you were saying. We haven't seen this since last August. These are our seasonal pieces, David. So we only bring them out one time a year. Pumpkin Patch was a huge customer request. I know many of you have been loving that. There you can see all of the adorable painted pumpkins. They're on the inside, they're on the outside. David, 3-quart, our most popular size in our oval. I think when we think about casseroles, we're thinking about that great shape. We included what we call our lid it. What does that mean? You can use it as a cutting board. You can use it as a cookie sheet. You can use it under the baker as a trivet, or you can go ahead and line the top of that baker, and now what we call double duty, you can cook two things at the same time. We call it our make, bake, and take. Why is that? Well, we give you a snap-on see-through storage cover, so if you want to go ahead and pop that in there, you can. You have an insulated, first of all, embroidered, beautiful tote. You have that thermal technology on the inside, which I'll show you in just a minute, but look at that. It's not a silk screen print. It's actually embroidered. On the inside, you have that silver therm lining, so when you're taking something on the go, you put it right down inside there, and you are good to go. I always say if it's something hot, keep the handles up, so when you get to where you're going, you can take it right out. We included 2 of your embroidered mitts as well. Can we talk about the stinking cute silicone-handled stainless steel utensil that coordinates back as well on both sides, and we gave you 10 great recipes to get you started. That's just the Pumpkin Patch. In front of you, David, this is the one
Harvest.
That sold
now,
out. Yes.
We had this on the air in August of last year, sold out completely, and the Harvest is going to be an absolute match to your Harvest dinnerware, your other Harvest bakers. Tara had Thanksgiving at her house last year. I was lucky enough to be invited as a guest, and she served everything on her Harvest dinnerware.
Yes.
Now you've got the bakers to go along with it. Maybe this year, though, you're being hosted somewhere else for Thanksgiving, but you've been asked to bring along the stuffing.
Yeah.
Or your classic mashed potatoes.
Ooh, yummy.
Or maybe you're bringing along a great corn pudding as a side dish. This would be a fantastic way to bring this along, keep it warm as you're traveling over the river and through the woods to grandmother's house. And now you got a chance to bring this with you because Tara's so smart, designed this to travel like a caterer's tote. So now it's going to rest flat as you carry it. You're going to be able to hold this side by side. You'll be able to put it, actually over your arm if you needed to, and carry it this way. Lots of different ways to work with this. 1,200 of these are now gone. Harvest is more limited. Pumpkin Patch, very popular, and it's also brand new, including the recipes. Now, are the recipes identical in both choices?
Yes, the recipes are identical.
Okay,
that is correct. So let's put it to work. So here's what I love about it, and this was the thermal tote. You know, when you think about what you go out and what you'd pay for just a thermal tote, the fact that you have this beautiful matching embroidered tote.
I got your door.
Oh, thank you. With those great mitts. This is what I love about it, and David's always impressed with this. I can put it right down inside here. Then I can take my plastic.
Look how it's bubbling, you guys.
See-through storage cover. Yeah, so we want to do that real quick. So we love Temp-tations. We love the fact that you can pull it right away from the sides. Naturally non-stick. This is one of our recipes.
Oh, this is peach blueberry
This is an
cobbler.
appleberry crisp.
Oh, it's appleberry crisp.
Yes, look how beautiful that is. Love that. One of our recipes included. But now, all I have to do is snap that lid on. And David's always like, you don't need to let it cool off. You don't need to let it cool off.
That's what amazes me, because I would think that boiling hot cauldron of cobbler is going to melt that lid, and it doesn't.
Right, and it doesn't. And here's what I love about it. Because of the profile, because the way it is designed, there's not much room back and forth. I get to where I'm gonna go. I take that dish that's 500 degrees out. I've kept the handles up. Look at that. I take it, David, and now I bring it right to the table. That's what I love about making, baking, and taking with what we like to call our tasty totables.
Now, you all know how much I love summertime. I love nothing more than the pool and the beach and everything that has barbecues and everything about summer. But if there is my second favorite season, it is autumn. Harvest. Beautiful leaves falling, everything turning those beautiful golden and red and lovely, lovely tan colors. And then you're making all of the warm, comforting comfort foods, whether it's a beautiful cake that you'll take to that harvest dance. Maybe it's going to be something you'll bring to the potluck at the office. Maybe you're invited somewhere for Thanksgiving and you want to bring the perfect dish and you need the perfect way to transport it. This is the way to go with all of that. So whether it is a perfect cake, and you can mix right in this, because remember with Temp-tations, we're using it to mix, bake, serve, and then finally store any leftovers with that plastic storage lid.
Yeah, and when we think about the things you can do in here, naturally non-stick, oven safe up to 500 degrees, but you can do things like a pineapple upside down cake. And look at that, David. As ooey gooey and as sticky as it is, anything that's left on the inside, I literally can just go ahead and wipe that clean. But now I've turned it out onto what we call our lid it. I can slice right on there and I can serve on there. So I've now prepped in here, cooked in here, served in here, stored and served and sliced on there, which I love.
Now, Miss Tara,
yes,
2,000
wow.
gone. So what I want to show everybody, if you're just tuning in, it's about 9:45 on the East Coast. This is the entire setup, and this is like Pandora's box. It just keeps emptying out with all these cool things. It's like a circus box. Everything keeps jumping out of there like clowns.
Yep.
All right, so what you're going to give us is what?
So we're starting with our most popular size in our oval casserole, and that's going to be our 3-quart. Beautiful helper handles here on the side. Hand painted, David, around the outside and the inside as well. It's so, I got to tell you, Pumpkin Patch, Harvest, they're both beautiful. Then we included what we call our lid it. So I'm going to drop that right down inside our wire rack. This actually is your cookie sheet, your cutting board, your trivet. Use it to go ahead and line the top of that baker. Use it to go ahead and line the bottom of the baker if you wanted to do that. We included your embroidered mitts. This is truly one of those great sets. We included a silicone handled stainless steel utensils, 10 great recipes to get you started. And here's the best part. You snap that storage cover on. Embroidered tote also included. I think you'd probably expect that just to pay for this, but now you get the tote as well, and that's where you're going to store everything, zip it, and take it on the go.
All of this is the only order of the year, meaning if we sell out of either Pumpkin Patch or Harvest tonight, there is no more of this coming in later this year. So if you're thinking, oh, you know what, I'll just wait till closer to Thanksgiving, I'll order it then. If it's sold out, won't be coming back this year. That's why you want to go ahead and get it now. Top finds are those star products of every day on QVC. Out of all the hundreds of products we present every single day, those top finds are the very best of the best. That's why you want to take advantage of them. In this case, with the Easy Pay, that's 2 payments of $19.98. That is, of course, Tara, unless you're using your Q card.
Oh.
And if you use your Q card, that becomes 3 easy payments. How about 3 easy payments for this less than $40 item? Now, this is getting even more affordable and more exciting. Maybe think about this. If you're going to be invited somewhere for a Thanksgiving dinner and you've been asked to bring 2 side dishes, well, you might need 2 of these. Or maybe 1 in Pumpkin Patch and 1 in the Harvest.
I love that idea.
Because now you've got the best of each pattern. You've got it to take with you, and best of all, you've got it to use year in and year out. This is stoneware, folks. It's designed to last and last and last.
And what I love about stoneware also is whether you're using it for hot or you're using it for cold, it's what our grandmothers used, it's what their grandmothers used. Temp-tations brings it to today's lifestyles. The fact that you have that great bag, the lid it, those extra pieces so you're not transferring from dish to dish, and all of the hand-painted beauty. And that's one of the things that I think sometimes we just kind of bypass, but the fact that they're all individually hand done. Look at the Cobb salad down there. We did lamb chops on that lid it. You can take the tote or not take the tote. If you're not using the tote, it's still the most popular best-selling size that we offer in that 3-quart oval. The fact that you get that embroidered tote, this makes a perfect gift if you know someone who loves or has never tried Temp-tations. What a nice way to get started, because truly they're getting a piece of kind of everything that we've been offering since the collection started 13 years ago.
And I just love it. And you know
you do.
stoneware has been around for hundreds of years. But what Temp-tations does is take something with hundreds and hundreds of years of tradition and brings it into the year 2016. Makes it relevant for now, but then makes it relevant for years and years to come. The artwork is timeless. The pieces are utilitarian, so you'll use them year after year after year. And you know what? My mom just got your baker's rack. She stores all of her Temptations now in her kitchen on the baker's rack.
How nice.
So a great chance for you to have these pieces that you pull out, and even when you're not using them, they become part of your kitchen decor.
They absolutely do, and that's one of the things that I love about it. And I love the seasonal pieces because, again, we don't carry them all year, but they're that nice, as you were mentioning, that nice relevancy that when you want to set that beautiful table, when you're having company over, everything seems polished, everything looks good, and the fact that it can be hot or cold, I love that. The fact you can do jellos. How about shrimp cocktail and chill this ahead of time? And I love this idea. Put ice in that baker, and now that's going to keep this nice and cold. So whether you're baking a cake, whether you're serving your cold, you're serving a bubbling cobbler, or even a mac and cheese, Temptation has you covered.
Here's your story. We have now taken orders for over 3,500. And as we pull the last goodie from the oven, Miss Tara, I have trivia for you, darling.
Oh, you do?
Now,
I have mac and cheese for you, darling.
Oh, I love that. All right, now let me tell you that remind everyone that we are making a steak frittata.
I know, it looks fantastic.
All right, so your trivia question is this. It's true or false?
Okay, I'm ready.
Oh, look at that mac and cheese with sausage. All right, so true or false? A frittata and an omelet are the same thing.
False.
It is false. According to About.com, while both are egg dishes, omelets traditionally have the egg mixture cooked and folded around a filling. Frittatas combine the ingredients into the egg